Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for October 21st to the end of the month. This is for Taurus, Taurus rising, Taurus moon, and we're going to jump right into it, Taurus. This is going to be big. The last 2 weeks of October, a lot of major aspects, many that are very auspicious, a lot of breakthrough energy, a lot of progress energy, a lot of seal the deal energy. There's going to be some really great surprises for you, particularly. But you may be feeling the impact of that full moon in Aries that we're coming out of. Remember, the sun is also squaring Mars as well, all right? And that is a strong aspect. You're going to feel kind of like the undertones of that, okay, throughout the next 2 weeks. And we're definitely a lot closer to that Mars Pluto opposition that I've been talking about. I talk a lot more about this in that live stream I just recently did, but either way, it is going to be big. All right, so I'm going to spend a little bit more time with you here. As you can see, a lot of water earth energy as well, and we're going to be getting a lot more fire and air next month, but let's just dive in. This is big. Now, October 21st, Monday, right? You got Mercury trining Saturn. So, one of the best aspects of the entire month, you can see all the blue asterisks, the best, most favorable aspects. Now, you've got Mercury, the messenger, the planet of communication, writing, commerce, all that, in this great harmonious relationship with the planet of long-term stability, security, structure, authority. This is special. All right. Now, for y'all, I can see a lot of y'all actually maybe getting married, tying the knot, proposals, joining clubs, starting clubs, organizations, communities, things like that. All right. This is going to be big. Maybe a business partner signing something here. This is the best day to make deals, agreements, build bridges, even have important conversations that you need to have. Okay. You could also be getting messages around this time about your long term goals, especially with relationships, partnerships. Again, that can be work, it can be love, romance, it could finances as well around this time. But remember, Scorpio it is your opposite sign. So partnerships, relationships, one-on-one commitments, all of that could be really activated for you around this time. Now, Mercury and Scorpio, investments could be really great. Having deep conversations around this time, all right, with this fact that Saturn's in Pisces. First, two water signs, so this could have a lot of depth, it could be very emotionally moving for you. A lot of focus on your future as well, with the fact that Saturn is in Pisces in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. And Saturn brings that long-term energy anyway. So this is big for you. Okay. Taurus, this is absolutely amazing. Could be a big day of, checking in on your future, even reality checking, right? Mercury's also intellect here, right? Saturn, Chronos, time, all about that long term, thinking about it. This really truly could be this life changing aspect that you're coming through, because we are coming after Venus trine Saturn. We are coming after Mercury trine Jupiter. So you see that there is this story being told in your life, okay? So continue to be the author of your story. Take advantage of this Tuesday, October 22nd. Big day. All right. We're going to start with the sun squaring Pluto. All right. Now, we've got the sun in Libra right before it moves into Scorpio. All right. Squaring Pluto and Capricorn. So this is at 29 degrees. I've talked about this, an anaretic degree, critical degree. It's strong. Okay. Remember, Pluto also went direct. So you will be feeling Pluto is power, right? So that energy, empowerment. But what's happening here? It's something we call the T square. You got Mars in Cancer, you got Pluto in Capricorn, you got the Sun in Libra, all cardinal signs, cardinal energy activated here. And we are approaching that Mars Pluto opposition coming after the Sun square Mars. So on this day, wow, this is going to be big. This is a big day here. All right. So there's definitely going to be something here that could feel testing. Okay. Power struggling. All right. There's a lot of egos at play with Mars and Pluto in the mix. Mars and Pluto being the villains of an 80s rom-com. All right. They're the the Chets and the Chads here, all right? The Chips, whatever, their collars flipped up. They got their cool sunglasses on, driving their Thunderbirds, whatever it's called. Anyway, egos at play, all right? So just be mindful around authority figures especially, but power tripping in general around this time, okay? This type of energy, I've talked about this for weeks, can be draining too, okay? It can be a little bit draining, so just be mindful. Remember, Mars is physical energy, so physically draining as well. And he is thrown in the mix here, but remember what I said last week. Just don't let anyone steal your power, all right? Use this Pluto energy. Pluto in Capricorn, your ninth house, spirituality, your higher mind, all right? So, hey, your belief system, how you see things. There could be something here with long distance travel, publishing, broadcasting, education. All right. So there could be some themes around that, partnerships, relationships, commitments as well, especially with your day to day, especially with work, especially even health matters for you. We're talking about, the fact that Libra rules your sixth house. All right. So even some legal matters as well, possibly, maybe like as in contracts or whatnot, but you just seeking general harmony. All right. Balance in your life. All right. That's what this is. Now, Pluto, remember, is death and rebirth, transformation, destruction as well. Pluto and Capricorn being strict structures and systems. So in some cases, some of y'all may want to break down the walls, okay, for what you may see is not working. All right. And this is going to be more intuitively activated for you. Okay, for you, Taurus. Now, remember, Libra is on the South Node. All right, so there are some things that are just exiting anyway. Remember, we're coming after that full moon in Aries completion. There's, some exits. All right, but for you to have the outcome that you want. All right, never forget that. Never forget that. Remember, Pluto is empowerment here. Courage is a choice. Everything is a choice. All right, choose it. All right, have the outcome that you deserve. All right, remember, squares can be a little testy, a little challenging, but they give you this potential to release a great deal of energy as well. Okay, now the sun is going to move into Scorpio, and even with all this water energy that we've been having in general, you're still going to be feeling a really big shift here. All right, moving into Scorpio season for the next 4 weeks, you could be going really deep. All right, really deep. Scorpio again rules our seventh house, so yeah, with partnerships, relationships, those one-on-one commitments I was talking about, you could be going so deep that you are seeking your higher truths. All right, maybe the way that you see relationships, maybe there's something in a relationship of yours, again, can be work, can be love, however it resonates with you, where you're seeing some truths. All right, remember Mulder energy here. All right, Mulder, what was his first name? Dougie Mulder. Scully and Mulder. Anyway, I don't think he had a first name. Maybe he did. Let me know in the comments. But there is that depth with Scorpio season. A lot of that, like, I really got to know what's going on energy. But personal transformation really is the name of the game here. All right. So love, relationship, finances, all big themes. There really could be this dramatic entrance into Scorpio season with the other, with the Sun square Pluto. So there could be something that truly does test you a little bit around this time. So make time for yourself. Okay. Go deep. Create your reality. I always say all the time, you create your reality. You create your, use it. Create the reality you want. Okay. This can be a profound moment for you. Now, Thursday, October 21st, we do have Mars sextile Uranus. Oh my goodness. Here you go, Taurus. Like served up on a platter. Uranus is in your sign. This is a sextile. This is a favorable aspect, and this is strong. This is really strong, working in your favor. Remember, Mars is in Cancer in your third house. So a lot of energy here with communication, writing projects, learning new things, gaining knowledge, okay? Being curious about things. There could be something really surprising for you here. This is breakthrough energy. Remember, Uranus is breakthroughs, surprises, the unexpected, very pioneering here, okay? So you see the theme that's happening so far this week? Death and rebirth, breakthroughs, breaking down walls, right? So have your breakthrough, all right? Uranus is the, the great awakener, okay? And then remember, Mars, action, passion, drive. And sure, Mars is in Cancer and he is in like mode, because remember, he's he does not like being in Cancer, doesn't do so well here. He's being impatient and, a little angsty. But this is one of those moments. This is a sextile, so this is one of those moments. It's like, when you watch a movie, like a superhero movie, and like the superhero is under this like dark spell, Uranus is like, Mars, I'm your girlfriend. Come back to me. Come back to me. You know me. Break the spell. Break the spell. Well, Mars does. Okay. To take that action, he steps out of it. The spell is broken. He gives you that surprise, that breakthrough that you're seeking. This is it. This is big. Okay. This is really big. Lots of potential here. Mars is action. Don't forget that. So take that action too. Sextiles are windows of opportunities. There definitely is something here for you. And there definitely is something here that you're going to feel this energy for a few days. And then you see Mars is out of his spell until Monday, October 28th, too, when we move into, the next week on Monday, October 28th, when Mars trines Neptune. So, ooh, this is big. This is cranking up your spirituality. We're talking about Neptune here. Speaking of water energy, both the Romans and the Greeks associated Neptune with the sea, right? So there's that depth, right? And emotions and imagination here, compassion, kindness, everything that Neptune rules, empathy, selflessness. So all of this energy goes a long way. And you got Mars trining Neptune. Remember, the two planets that have nothing in common, and they're making it work here. So I really love this. It could just be a very emotionally, spiritually enlightening day for you. Okay. A lot of movement here. Pay attention to your dreams for sure. All right. And for you, particularly, Taurus, please do remember Neptune is in Pisces. Okay. So, first of all, dreams. So, literally, your dreams could be sending you messages. You could be having visions about your future, about, solving problems, things like that. But also, Pisces rules your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So, literally and figuratively, I mean, dream big. Okay. Now, the same day you got Venus squaring Saturn. All right. So, Venus, remember, has joined that, is in Sagittarius. Anyway, Venus is in Sagittarius, and squaring Saturn. Okay, so Saturn at this point has grown a mustache. He's wearing his aviators, and he's in the mood for you not to have any fun. All right, so just remember, he is that authority. It's almost like you, for instance, like this aspect is like you finishing your work early. Okay, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna go meet up with the girls, family, whatever. We're gonna go, have some drinks, whatever it is, iced tea. But your boss calls and says, not today, not today. I got more work for you. Okay, so that's Saturn. All right, so you may feel that energy. Remember to always work with this energy. Saturn is limitations, restrictions, but also he rewards you. Okay, Saturn can be hard, right? He can be that hard authority figure, but he rewards you in the end. All right, so at this point, with this type of aspect, with what's happening here, you actually may have a moment. Saturn really is asking you at this point, is this truly what you want, right? In terms of, and it can be something with friendships, groups you belong to, as I mentioned earlier, it's all your 11th house. Is this really what you want? So it's a good time to think about it, explore it, don't fight it. Okay, just kind of have your moment, have that time for yourself. Okay, don't let Saturn ruin your fun. Just work with this energy. Okay, do the work that he requires. Then go to the Cheesecake Factory. Okay. Then, have your, balloons and stuff, whatever you need. Okay. You deserve it. All right. Now, Wednesday, October 30th, you got Mercury opposite Uranus now. So first things first, don't launch anything this day. Don't make any agreements this day. This is a type of day where you just want to be mindful of the things you say as well. Okay. We've got Mercury can be a little unhinged when opposite Uranus here. Remember, Uranus is in your sign. Okay, so two things. We're talking about communication here. So there is potential for some communication that could go a little bit sideways. Remember, Mercury is in Scorpio, so there's that intensity, but also partnerships, relationships, commitments, right? And then also it is Scorpio, so secrets revealed, revelations. Okay, so here's the thing. with a day like that, with an aspect like this, with the fact that Uranus is in your sign, yeah, there could be maybe there's a certain way that you think about someone or a situation, boss, whatever it is, okay? And you accidentally said it, something slips, all right? And you're just like, oops, that was not meant to, that was meant to stay in my head. Well, secret's out. Okay, so it's kind of like that. Saturday Night Live, those Kristen Wiig skits where I forget her name, but there's a birthday party and she's supposed, and it's a surprise birthday party, and she just gets really excited, and that person shows up, and she's trying so hard not to tell that person, hey, we got a surprise birthday party for you, and then she randomly, runs into a wall or whatever it is. That's just kind of like this because you just don't want to be that person that says things that people are just like, whoa, okay. Now, conversely, yes, it can be you that hear things too, that you're like, what did you say? What did you just say? Because, honestly, people can say things that you may not want to hear. So this is a great day to focus on mindfulness. Okay. Keep that in mind. Now, here's the other thing. As long as you're being your authentic self, you'll be fine. You've got nothing to hide, right? All right. So always be in touch with your higher self and focus on your breakthroughs. All right. And just work with these energies. Remember, I said you can work with these energies. Now, Mercury trine Neptune, Thursday, October 31st. Big. Okay. Huge. Big. Magical. Beautiful conversations here. All right. This is poetry in motion. A lot of compassion abound. This is really great world building energy, dreaming about the world that you want to create for yourself. And again, remember Neptune in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. There's a lot of friendship moments here, groups, community that you belong to as well. Maybe even social media matters for you around this time. This is a really great aspect for writers, artists, creative types, all y'all. You're going to love it. It's a grand water trine here, actually, with Mercury and Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces, Mars in Cancer. I love this, okay? I love the merging of, logic, right? With intuition, imagination. This is beautiful. This is obviously Halloween as well. So you're going to see, costumes like off the charts, maybe even like conversations about, oh my goodness, you see that costume? That person was wearing like, they were, an entire forest costume. I don't know what it is, but maybe even you are so like, oh, you're so activated that you do something like, it's just really, really, really nice. Now, the other nice thing is that not on here, the day after, yeah, that would be November 1st. We have the new moon in Scorpio. We'll talk about that. Next week, I'm going to be doing your November forecast next week. November is big. Y'all know that, okay? That new moon in Scorpio, remember, partnerships, relationships, one-on-one commitments. There's something nice for you. You got Mars trining Mercury just right after that. Anyway, let's get started, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you for the last 2 weeks of October, okay? For Taurus, Taurus rising, Taurus moon. Okay, so Taurus. Taurus. How you doing? I do a traditional cultic cross spread. Y'all look really great. Thank you so much for being here. And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will, Taurus. Secondly, Taurus, y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that, listen, y'all got a lot of partnership energy. And then that new moon's going to be really big for you. It really is, okay? So anyway, big 2 weeks. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on. Oh, look at you. Look at you go. Okay. Well, you're really going to be in your element. You are definitely going to, you're going to be on top of things. You're clearly good. Listen, you know what you want. I love this. This is really amazing. There you go. Okay, so you see, you got all these court cards here. You got these 2 pages. You got these 2 swords, all the courts and the swords. So yeah, a lot of mental activity that's happening this week, but let's get started. You got the Page of Cups. And I'm going to show you right now, you also got the King of Cups. So you got the Page of Cups and the King of Cups in the heart of your spread. So very, very nice here. All right, Page of Cups looks like a lot of y'all could have invested in something new or are seeking something new that is, making your imagination go wild. Maybe you are in this dream, like, And again, that world building. Think about the world that you want to create for yourself, the reality you want to create for yourself. I love that energy. But again, there could be someone new that came into your life. You could have got a message that was really nice. Pages are the messengers as well. Something that is allowing you to follow your bliss. Something that feels really, really, really great. Okay. A lot of watery energy here with the Page of Cups. All right. So creativity is really highlighted. Use it, okay? Let that surge within you, okay? Because I think there is this new horizon that is it off the charts, off the roof of both of that, okay? Through the roof. Now, King of Cups in the heart of your spread. So this is someone who is so emotionally stable. He's mastered his emotions, like nothing affects him, right? But he is someone that leads with his heart, okay? Very intuitive king as well. And when I say leading with his heart, remember what I said earlier about compassion and kindness, all of that. That's right here. That's right here. That's you, okay? That's you feeling that. This is going to be really wonderful. This is going to be really wonderful for you because it's a lot of heart energy, a lot of that heart chakra energy, and that intuition, again, really heightened here. So trust your intuition, okay? And do what your heart desires. Remember, I said dream big. This is going to be really, really special. There could be a lot of emphasis on partnerships and relationships. Like I mentioned earlier, King of Cups is Scorpio, by the way. And remember, you've got all that Scorpio energy. Now, you have the 10 of Swords in your challenge area. I'm actually seeing this great. It's a great thing. 10 is the end of the suit. It's in your challenge area. There is some things that it's almost like, okay, I can't keep banging my head against this. I'm moving forward. Like, I got to just put this to bed, okay? Everything that's going up here, remember, swords are the mental suit. All right, 10 is the end, 1-0. New beginning. And the bigger thing is almost like, even if you don't recognize it now, it could be the fact that later you realize, okay, all that things, everything I was hanging up all that headspace that was maybe even bringing possible stress, and I was overthinking things and, distracted and maybe even just mentally drained. There was a reason for that. I'm learning from that. I'm using that to empower myself. You can even see his hand gesture here is the same hand gesture as a Hierophant, okay? Very spiritual, card, okay? And the Hierophant is attributed to you, Taurus, all right? So just keep that in mind. There is something about your self-worth, the confidence that's coming through in this really nice way. I mean, look at the top of your spread here. Now, the other thing is, yes, if you feel like you're still in a place where there's still a lot happening here, take that time. Mind, body, spirit, all of it. And look, you have the 4 swords in the root of your sword. It seems like you're already doing it. Okay. Now, Page of Pentacles. So you got 2 pages. So when I say Mercury's very active this week, yeah, Mercury's very active this week, but messages may be coming through, even intuitively for you. Okay. You still got the North Node in Aries, right? In your 12th house. So, and then Pluto in Capricorn, again, your 9th house. Higher mind, your belief system. Anyway, Page of Pentacles. I love that. You're seeking something new. Something new. I'm getting the impression, energetically, a lot of y'all may, even though this is for the last 2 weeks, I'm feeling like you've already been feeling this. There's this new energy that you're holding on to. There's this new something beginning for you. And there's got to be a lot of you thinking about that, really putting emphasis on that. Even like, if it's something that was just kind of like casually you were thinking about, like you may give it a lot more focus this week. This is really wonderful. The Page of Pentacles, money, finances, big energy. Okay, really big energy that's happening for you. And the other thing is like double earth here. Page of Pentacles. Pages are earthbound. Star of Pentacles, you being an earth sign. Page of Pentacles has a lot of Taurus energy as well. So something like just rooting up in your world as well. If you're not here for money, wealth, but it could be all tied together. With that 4 of Swords, I love this, okay? So a lot of it, again, that heart energy is really strong. Heart chakra, self-love is huge here, okay? And there could have been a lot of things that were happening up here that was preventing you to, connect. This is the week you are. The 4 of Swords, I mean, this is all about that equilibrium, that state of mind, that, stillness up here, meditation, even just like a little bit of that retreat of like, okay, like my mind is really active, but let me just like pull back a little bit, just feel, the energies this week, feel this love energy, my heart chakra, all of that, okay? having that retreat and, spending time in nature, things that like bring that spiritual energy, but also just calms your mind. I love this. So much comfort here. So much comfort. And again, it can have to do with partnerships, relationships, as you see here. It is a Libra card. Now, you do see Page of Wands in your future. So I was wrong. You got 3 pages. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Um, yeah. Can you, is it okay? I'm going to, that's okay. That's always so weird for me to. I'm trying to get it out of the camera, but I can't do it. So anyway, Page of Wands. Like, come on, you got this triangle of pages, pages, new, fresh energy. Even beginnings. There's this sense of like even you following your heart, following your bliss, following something in your physical world that, or you doing something that you're just like, okay, this is the direction. I'm moving this way. There's Page of Wands. A lot of imagination here. There's Page of Wands is also, obviously another messenger. So there could be some message coming in about career, about work, about enterprise, about your passions, your ambitions. We're talking about the wands here. Okay. Wow. I mean, there you go. Are y'all traveling? Some of y'all may be traveling too. But yeah, Page of Wands is so whimsical. I just love that energy. But yeah, you're ready to transform. That you're ready to transform. Let's get to your stuff. And this is gonna be an amazing week for you. There's a lot of new energy. All right. So Taurus, y'all, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Yeah. I love hearing from y'all. And, I talked a lot about some of these aspects in the live stream that I just did, but I do, I am doing more and more like just answering questions you have, or even like picking up like some things that you say, in the comments and talking about that because it resonates with a lot of other y'all, a lot of y'all. All right. So anyway, let's, and I love it. All right. So let's do it. Okay. What is going on here, Taurus? What is happening? Okay, so you're gonna be, okay. I'm gonna give you a mic drop. I'm gonna give you 2. I'm gonna give you 3 because you got 3 pages here. Okay. You're good. You're Okay, let's get started. You got the 7 of Cups. Just know what you want. Just know what you want. Listen, what I said earlier, okay, especially when we got that Venus, Saturn aspect. Remember what I said. Saturn may be testing you, and it could be a good time for you to just sit back and be like, okay, Saturn's testing me. Why is Saturn testing me here? Is this what I want? Am I going to work really hard for this? Or, there could be some revelations, inner revelations as well. But this is just saying, know what you want. Know what you want. The things that you're manifesting. Do you feel that like deep down in your bones? That this is my calling. Okay. That's all it's saying, because some of y'all may be thinking, you may be in a place where like, there's been a lot of back and forth. There's been a lot of things that have been happening. Just know what you want. Okay. Interestingly enough, 7 of Cups is attributed to Venus in Scorpio, therefore another Scorpio card. So partnerships, relationships, maybe a thing. Okay, again, can be career, work, love, but you got Wheel of Fortune in your external factors area. This is hitting jackpot, basically. I mean, you see you got the 9 of Cups too. So yeah, you're clearly good here. You're clearly good in your external factors area. So consider this. Consider that like the gods above are looking down at you, Taurus, and saying, that Taurus, we've been giving them a little, funny business. Now, why don't we just fast track them now? Okay. On their path to enlightenment, their goals, everything they want. Let's open up this new door for them. Wheel of Fortune is 10 when 0 equals 1, new beginning. Remember that you have got 3 pages here. That new energy that I talked about. This is a card that is abundant. It's attributed to Jupiter. Okay. So, fortune is a Wheel of Fortune for a reason. All right. So you are good. It's bringing you, it's almost like this new door, this new energy, this new beginning, this new, whatever new, that has this, that's going to make you wiser, right? You see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the wheel here. Okay. So that fixed energy, that stability, but also all reading like the Book of Law, the Book of Wisdom. I mean, there you go. There you go. You're good. You're good. You're great. You've got this is faded energy. Okay. Um. hmm Yep. You're good with that page of wands here. Wow. Just keep your vibration high. It seems like you will. All right. Nine of cups. Yeah. I don't even. This is the card of wishes coming true. I mean, like I say, it's like genie in a bottle energy, right? You see him sitting there like a genie in a bottle. This is a card of complete satisfaction. He's got everything he's wished for. All right. Cups over his head, a lot of enlightenment. So there is this sense of like you moving in the right direction, you putting all your energy and your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, things to happen for you. Now, here's the kicker. The Nine of Cups is a Pisces card. Remember, you've got Neptune and Saturn and Pisces in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So really, really nice. Just continue to go after it. Remember, I said big dream, okay? Dream big. Oh, goodness. Lastly, you got the Emperor. Yeah, you're owning the last 2 weeks of October. You're saying no more messing around. I'm gonna be emotionally stable. I'm letting all these new energies through. I'm taking action for them too. Messages coming through. You got that Wheel of Fortune here. Resting the mind. Like you're absolutely good here. You're absolutely good. What more can I say? You're great. You're great. Okay. There is a sense of listen. It's power. It's power. That's the Emperor. Okay. Mastery of self. This is confidence. This is divine masculine. This is authority figure, as I mentioned earlier. So it could be you that is on top of things. Things are, you gaining all this attention. He's got a big role, the Emperor, right? He's the Emperor. Okay. So he lays down the laws. He's the one that, big protector energy, big provider energy. He, see the red, all the red here, right? The passion, that power. You see the world in his hand. You see the armor underneath that he's fully protected. But this is, again, remember what I said from the very beginning, being the author of your own story. There you go. Okay. We're talking about the Emperor here. Okay. I said he's the authority. Break that word down to its etymological root, autorite. Okay. Author, right? You're good. You're owning. You're on top. You're owning things. Wow. Wow, Taurus. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Okay, you're good. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Next week, again, November. We do November, big month. Really big month. Lots happening. All right, Taurus. Spoiler alert. We have a full moon in your sign. You don't want to miss November. All right, Taurus, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. And I will see. And we have that new moon in Scorpio. Anyway, I'll see you next week. All right. Thanks so much, Taurus. Bye-bye.